This video contains minor spoilers for the YAKUZA / Like a Dragon series, because I want to geek in about YAKUZA. If you either haven't played the games or don't care, close this video, play the whole series in its entirety, then come back after 400 hours. You have been warned.
Ah, Nagisa-chan? 台湾カステラ食べない？うわーい、台湾カステラ食べる。
Now, I think I already mentioned this in the intro that I recorded before I'm recording this part, but I couldn't watch it live. I had to take a rather important phone call when this went live, but I did watch a little bit of the RGG Summit live. I got to see the story trailer for Like a Dragon Infinite Wealth. Fair to say I'm blown away. This game is going to absolutely blow everyone's socks off. If you haven't played the Like a Dragon / YAKUZA games already, I suggest you go do so now, like literally right now, because this game comes out on November 9th. Like a Dragon Infinite Wealth comes out in late January, so far sooner than expected. So go play those games, because you can't really experience the story without getting just entirely engrossed in it. That's what I did, and Like a Dragon, the YAKUZA games are incredible. Go play all of them if you haven't already. If you haven't played them, I don't know why you'd be watching this this direct anyway, but this is quite fascinating. They did announce during the summit that really this is the first time they've done this too, exclusively for Western audiences. They have this English language Like a Dragon Direct. They've actually called it a Direct, which I think is pretty cute. Basically going over everything that's happening. This is mainly, I can only suspect this is mainly going to be more gameplay and story details for Like a Dragon Gaiden, considering it is out in a couple of months. We could get some details on Infinite Wealth. They could replay the story trailer that they showed at the summit, which would be fantastic, because we get to react to that in all its glory again. Apart from that, I'm not really expecting much else. People in the live chat kept saying Kiwami 3, which would be incredible, but they're currently working on 2 games right now, so, you know, cool your jets. It's not going to happen. They've already remastered it, as with 4 and 5 as well. I don't think they're going to remake 3 again, but who knows? We could get that in the future. I don't think there's going to be anything else that's not Like a Dragon related, so no Monkey Ball either. So, but this is going to be Gaiden mainly, and it's all going to be in English, which is absolutely, which is amazing. This is the first time they've really done this, and they did do this before they started the summit stream as well. Just thoughts to everyone in Maui doing it tough right now. Like they said, Hawaii was a place of inspiration for Like a Dragon Infinite Wealth, which was sort of like a soft confirmation that, yes, the game does take place in Hawaii, because we weren't entirely sure. We can only suspect that Ichiban ends up in Hawaii, but, you know, didn't know the full details, but now we do. It is going to be, Infinite Wealth is going to be predominantly based in both Kamurocho and in Hawaii. So that was what was gleaned from that. But, you know, we've got Gaiden to look forward to first. Again, they called it a Direct. I think that's, you know, I don't think Nintendo has claim to that. Yeah, so everything's English subtitled. And I did actually start recording a reaction live to the summit, but apart from the story trailer, there wasn't very much. There was mainly just, they would do what they usually do during those live presentations. They bring the cast out and they talk to them, and then there's the dubbed English over it, which is, you know, a bit hard to follow and understand. So it's not necessarily like reaction worthy. I don't think there's really much you could get out of it compared to like a direct like this. I think we can get a lot more out of this. Plus, you know, we get to find out more about what our boy has been up to over the last couple of games. There's really not much they could say now that they haven't already gone over in overview trailers. I might have to... Can we turn the... Okay, I don't think... No. Unfortunately, subtitles are not available, so I'll try and shut up as much as I can. An orphan
man who rose through the ranks of the Dojima family to become one of the most notorious Yakuza figures in all of Japan.
This we know.
His ruthless exploits and unwavering sense of justice became legend, earning him the title Dragon of Dojima.
He truly is the man of all men.
Unmatched fighting ability, stoic and trusting.
You can tell by these by these little story beats just how much shit he's gone through.
Unable to escape his Yakuza past, he was forced to fake his own death and disappear,
Yes.
leaving his family behind.
That is the end of Yakuza 6. Spoilers.
For reasons unknown, Kiryu emerged from hiding, inexplicably appearing as hired muscle for a powerful Yakuza syndicate. Why has he returned? And what lies ahead for Kazuma Kiryu?
Okay. We'll find out in this game. We'll finally find out in this game, because I'm sure people who played Like a Dragon had so many questions about why he's in there. I don't necessarily think people are disappointed that he was there, because there's been a lot of discussion, a lot of complaints about whether or not the Yakuza series can really continue without Kiryu. And of course, all the critics saying, you know, they ought to just wrap this up now that Kiryu is gone. But Kiryu can never truly be gone. And while people might have some thoughts about Yagami, oh yeah, this was announced during the summit as well. This guy, I have no idea who he is. JID. He's a rapper. He's working with one of the guys from the band Radwimps on a new song for Gaiden, and I think they played it during the Yojiro Noda. He's from Radwimps, so the guys who did the music for Your Name and Weathering With You, and I think the latest Shinkai movie as well. I'm going to turn this down because I don't know if DMCA is going to pick it up, but you know, just to be safe. But like I was saying, with Yagami in the Judgment spin-offs, people were sort of on the fence with him because, you know, he wasn't exactly an appropriate stand-in for Kiryu, which I don't think he was meant to be. It's an entirely different side of the whole Yakuza lore, and really, apart from Kamurocho and the Tojo clan and some of the familiar like businesses and minigames and stuff like that you can, you know, partake as part of the game, it really had nothing to do with the main story. So I don't know why. I thought it was interesting in that we got to see a different side of Kamurocho. We got to expand. It was basically world building. The first game was really, really good with that. Actually, I enjoyed Judgment. I haven't gone around to play Lost Judgment yet. I did start it, but I haven't finished it yet, which I regret. I haven't finished Like a Dragon Ishin either, which I was super excited about that one, but never finished that. Haven't finished Yakuza 3 or 5. I know the story, so I'm quite familiar with that, but I haven't actually sat down and finished playing the games for myself, like doing everything there is to do. But I think what Like a Dragon did, where Judgment kind of failed, is that they took it back to the main story, and it was a perfect passing of the torch moment. People were a bit kind of concerned about whether or not Ichiban would be able to stand in for Kiryu, but hell, he did an absolutely fantastic job. Like, Ichiban is a fantastic character. His band of merry men and women are great characters. It's such a great, I keep saying great, but it truly is an authentic and sort of imaginative deviation from the series by making it an RPG, but it's all part of the joke. Like, that's what makes it so good. It's all like it. Everyone knows it's a gag, and Ichiban is in on it, and the players are in on it, and that's what makes it fun. And it, like, turn-based old school RPGs, I really love them. So the fact that it started out as an April Fool's joke, of all things, that they just decided to make real, genius. And it's that kind of wacky, irreverence and sort of that balance between serious drama and just some of the, like you're seeing on the screen right now, like it's meant to be this intense fight, but you're just whipping dudes around like ragdolls. Like that's the genius of Yakuza, like taking what's meant to be a serious thing and just making it the goofiest, most anime shit you've ever seen. There's really not much I could say that hasn't already been said by more eloquent people. Go watch Super Eye Patch Wolf's video on Yakuza if you haven't already. That perfectly sums up what I think is so great about the Yakuza series in terms of balancing story, characters, combat, exploration. We know a bit about the combat, so yes. Oh, yay! You can actually customize. Was that a tiger mask? Oh, there's the chicken helmet. Oh, and there's also those guys from I think they were in Like a Dragon as well. Did you see the giant tiger dude? Was that King? Okay, so that's what they are. The pre-orders are literally just for the mini game, which they've done for the last couple of Yakuza games anyway. I'm definitely going to be getting them because I know I'm probably going to need help in that mode. Okay, now that I actually saw the story trailer for Infinite Wealth, I kind of feeling a bit uneasy about seeing him in that game, considering what happens. Well, if they don't show the story trailer in this, then we'll just go check it out because it's something we do need to watch, I think. Even though I've watched it already. Oh, we're just going through characters. Okay. The heroes. So fun. Really fun game. But also one that's you realize with the classic RPG elements, you realize it's like very grindy by the end. If you're not that much into RPGs, I still think it's definitely worth a play. Simply because it's so different from the main franchise. But if you're really into like old school JRPGs, then yes, this is definitely worth the time investment. Because it's exactly what it's Dragon Quest. It is straight up Dragon Quest. And also it's funny as hell. Just like rags to riches story. You get to you switch classes via the unemployment office. Like, it's the irreverence of it. That mode, that's like a post-game thing. I still haven't finished it. It's one of the hardest. It's so hard. If you don't know what I'm talking about, it's one of those like post-game. It's one of those post-game like gauntlet tower missions things. You know, like you've seen them before. Like defeat this ultra hard gauntlet of enemies and receive a ton of bonuses for it. I managed to make it to the top and to the final super boss fight, but just could not get it. And it's the true Millennium Tower. It's so hard. And I regret it that it's the only thing I haven't really... Are we actually getting the story trailer in this? Yeah, we are. Fantastic. We don't have to go look for it later. I think there's only about 20 minutes left in this, but then this takes up a decent like chunk of that because it was a pretty long trailer. But we get to watch it again. So we do find out he's in Hawaii. It's really funny. He's just, what makes Ichiban so great is that he's so different from Kiryu. He's just your typical RPG himbo. and people just warmed up to him straight up. Look at this guy. So between games, he, you know, got cleaned up. He looks good. I think he's started the job. Oh yeah, and also, because I think we found that out a while ago, he proposed to Psycho. I think that was revealed in the summer RGG summit, so it's not necessarily a spoiler. So the Seiryu clan, who are in the original Like a Dragon, they are involved in this somehow under new leadership, and also this guy is back. He should be in prison for the horrible crimes he's committed. So he goes to Hawaii voluntarily. What the trailer of the Xbox showcase kind of implied is that he washed up there because he was like butt naked and everything. So it's not. I don't think it was necessarily confirmed exactly how that happens. But he does go there voluntarily because he's told by Sawashiro, who was that guy we just saw, your mother's alive, and she's in Hawaii, and she wants to see you. Bon voyage. It's just, the question, I think the question remains how they're going to handle, because I'm assuming Hawaii is going to be a huge, like, open world map. Well, not open world, but like the typical big Yakuza map with stuff to do. How they're going to handle that in terms of minigames, because you're not going to have like Club Sega in Honolulu. Unless they do, they just plant them there like they did at the start of Like a Dragon, which was set New Year's Eve 2000, and you could play Virtua Fighter 5. Didn't make any sense at all, but that was a thing that happened. Maybe they'll just do that. You could play all these arcade games in a Sega arcade. Suck on that. I wonder if he got to have some delicious bread while he was in jail. Yeah, Kiryu's also got J-pop hair now. And I think, yeah, this guy is a character in Gaiden. He's like his handler. He basically like sends him on missions and stuff. Daidoji were involved in Yakuza 6. They weren't actual like proper characters, but they were involved in Yakuza 6. I'm just gonna put a spoiler warning in front of this video because I think I want to talk about it a lot because you kind of have to explain everything that's happening. And there's also these guys, the Hawaiian Mafia. I didn't know that was a thing, but Barracuda. Yeah, and everyone speaks perfect Japanese because, you know, God forbid they hire English voice actors to play Hawaiian characters. But then again, like Hawaii... Now, correct me on this if I'm wrong, but there is a bit of Japanese, like a bit of, like, Japanese sort of demographic in Hawaii. I could be completely wrong on that, but, you know, considering the geography, it's like basically a straight, just fly across the Pacific Ocean and you're there, really. Which, hence why people thought it was Ichiban ends up in Miami, but it is Hawaii because, again, it wouldn't make sense. It just floats through the Pacific Ocean. That was my idea. I think I mentioned that in a previous video. But I guess we've got confirmation now, which is great. Yeah, this broke me. I'll be honest. I was rather speechless when I first saw this, and I didn't really know how to handle it. I don't know how I'm going to be able to handle it now. So yeah, I'm seeing this for the second time. But out of all the things that Kiryu has done, everything he's been through, the amount of punishment he's taken and the amount of punishment he's dished out 100-fold. Do you honestly think this... were you expecting this was going to be the thing that was going to potentially take him out? You're all getting old. Look at these guys. People are... I've seen some chat during the live streams that people are... I'm kind of torn, because either I don't want to... The worst case scenario, I don't want to really get into that, but like, this is it. I have a feeling this is going to be it. And what... Oh yeah, this is this VTuber as well. This VTuber just blows the whole thing wide open. So if you didn't gather, at the end of Yakuza 6, they mentioned it earlier, but at the end of Yakuza 6, to protect Haruka, who was that idol girl that you saw on the screen, and his adopted family, because he ran an orphanage, he had to basically fake his own death, and that's where the Daidoji came in. They were involved in a big scandal in Yakuza 6. He said they're like, okay, we'd really like to keep this under wraps. We've got a lot of politicians that would very much like to keep their power and their paychecks. Don't say anything. And then they're just like, okay, I'll help you if you help me fake my death. And they were like, okay, done. And that's what happens. But for some reason, Kiryu just cannot help himself, because he is a stubborn bastard. And he continues to pop up anyway, when what he really should be doing is he should be using that as his out. Get out of the game. Just hide somewhere. Enjoy the rest of your life. Just whatever. But you can't do that, can you, Kiryu? You just... There is another way out. Oh yeah, the Legendary Heroes bet. This is so... now we're getting to the fun shit. But... This game is going to be the passing of the torch moment that Like a Dragon sort of set up, but this is it. This is like, okay, we've introduced the new main character, we've incorporated the old main character into the game in some capacity. That's a shock. Now we're going to, all right, sort of that passing of the torch. Right, you have my blessing as the old protagonist to the new. You have my blessing. Take this series and make it your own thing. But this is going to be the moment where it's like, yeah, it's all on you now. I'm done. Plus, we got all the party from the previous game back. I wonder if the leader of the Gumi Jewel is actually going to be a playable character in this game. We don't have Eri or Emmy, the sort of like guest character that was in the previous game. It'd be great if they brought her back as a sort of more like permanent thing, but I think that was because that was like a competition of some kind. It's like, win this competition and you get to be a playable character in this game. And she's part of the business management side story thing. And you get to a certain point and then you unlock her as a guest, as a sort of secret unlockable character, but she doesn't factor into the story at all, which kind of sucks because she was fine. She was a great character. She was cute and like fun, and playing as her was actually not bad. So I wish they actually like wrote her in to the main story, kind of like what they're doing with Yuffie in FF7 and Vincent as well. Hey, there's our boy Johnny Gat. Oh, so he's voicing this character in English, I'm assuming. Sick. Hell yeah. Hell yeah, come back. Great to see him back. So sorry for what happened to Saints Row and Volition. Okay, cool. Now we can actually see who the characters are. So, is there going to be any Like a Dragon stuff, or is it literally just all just Infinite Wealth? Which I'm not mad, but you know, Infinite Wealth. Gaiden is coming out very soon. Yes, he's looking. He's not looking like a bum anymore. He's not looking like a bum anymore. Sonhee, yes. Oh, is she going to be a playable? Yes! Yes, okay, I have to go back. I have to hear that again, just to make sure. Yes, let's go. Jungi Han, or rather, well, Korean Virgil. Low-key one of the best characters in the game. So they're not bringing Eri back. Okay. That sucks, but, you know. It would have been cool if they ran the competition again. To be like, be a playable character in this game. Because I think that's a really novel concept. I like that. And I think more RPGs and more games should do that. But I think Eri was also an actress, I think. Or she was like an aspiring actress. So... gameplay trailer. All right, this is information we don't have. I think they might have showed this during. There was a. Did you see that Uber Eats advert? Did you see that shit? I don't want Uber Eats in my game. I'd rather DoorDash actually. Ooh, it looks beautiful. Look at it. Damn. Is that our base? Please let that be our base. Segway. What is it with RPG protagonists running segways? First Cloud and now Ichiban. Ooh, these are actual stores. Oh, so that's fantastic. That's great that they've done that. Because that was also one of the great things about Yakuza was like they went to businesses and were like, we want to put you in the game and make everything authentic, and they're actual stores. And they've done the same thing with Honolulu. That's really cool, actually. So depending on the kind of franchises they put in this game. Oh, plus we get to see... Oh, yeah, that's right. We get to see Kiryu as an RPG character for the first time. Because he has strictly been action brawler. Yeah, I'm definitely using Kiryu because he's probably going to be super strong. Tours. Ah, ooh. I can see through my mind. What the hell? What? I'm sorry? Whoa. Oh, that is so cool. Oh, there's the maid character with a vacuum. There's the Bruce Lee. Oh my god, Bruce Lee! Sujimancer. Oh, like a sort of magic user thing. What is that? Oh. Oh my god. Yep. I'm playing as Bruce Lee. Forget it. Pound mates? Oh, yes, one of the coolest things. Gary Buster Holmes gender swap? Oh, the crying baby. What the... Oh, yes! Let's go! They've come back! Hell yeah! Was that Date? Citizen Snips! So they're bringing back more characters from Bingo? Hell, dude. We're playing Bingo? They're bringing back more and more classic characters. Oh, is this the bike game again? What the? What is this? Oh my god. What's this, like, Uber Eats cross Dave Mirra's BMX? Sujimon battles? Are we playing actual Pokemon now? What's Rikishi doing in this game? Oh my god, you can raise a team! You can raise a team! We're playing Pokemon. Mismatch. Oh. Hell, ooh. Where's Hitomi? Oh, damn, can I show this on YouTube? Karaoke! Where's Bakamitai? Oh, Jungi gets to sing as well. Oh, Psycho gets it. Oh, she gets like a medal number. Okay, of course. Can't have a karaoke without Kiryu. Sega Bass Fishing! Spike Out. Oh, they're bringing back the bike trash can thing. Okay, I don't mean to pause, but I have to go back because we're going through so much right now. Surprisingly, Takaya Kuroda, the guy who plays Kiryu, very good singer. Very, very good singer. Also, loved your work in Quintessential Quintuplets, my guy. We get quintessential... We get... Okay, so pause, baseball, blackjack. We get the old school card games. Love to play some Koi Koi or Hanafuda because it's actually really fun. We get the trash can bike game again. Surprisingly, like, addictive when I played it the first time. Okay, what else we got? We got golf. We got more card games. We got the kitties. Yes. Best part of the Dragon Engine games. These kitties in the UFO catchers. It's basically, it's essential for me to 100% and collect all of those. Looks like there's Virtua Fighter. There's Hanafuda. We get to play darts. That kind of looks like, I think that might be Darts Life 3, that engine, because the Dragon Engine was Darts Life 2. So because it looks to be a sort of an updated layout. So I think that might be the current Darts Live engine. We get the school, the school test thing, which was kind of weird, but also kind of fun, especially like the introduction to that minigame. Can you tell me how to get to the station? Really funny. Really, really funny. Unfortunately, there's more shogi and more mahjong. Hopefully, we don't have to actually complete 100% a completion list in order to unlock the platinum trophy, because mahjong and shogi as well preventing me from platinuming the rest of the Yakuza games, because you have to do absolutely everything on the completion list, and that includes winning 30 games of mahjong. And I hate it with a passion. Why is there swimming? What is happening? I'm going to keep pausing and... So is there actually going to be swimming as part of exploration? Because that would be great. I would enjoy that. You get to like bust open things for loot. Oh, is this the Pokemon thing? There's a shark. Do we have to fight a shark? Oh my... Yo, everything about this is insane. What is happening? Yeah, this is exactly what I mean. Go play this game. Play this game. We need 20 more of these games. Because they only continue to get stupider and stupider. Kiwami. There you go, you get your Kiwami. You happy? You did it. It's coming out January 26th. That's Australia Day. For like that's just a fact. But join the fight. What does that mean? Oh, is this just a... Oh, this is just talking about the combat. Okay. But... Okay, I'll actually want to pay attention because this is really important.
For first-time players and hardcore veterans to become unstoppable dealers of destruction.
So they've balanced it.
Now has full freedom of movement while fighting, allowing you to strategically position yourself and your allies to more effectively take down foes.
Yes, that's good. Because
Jobs in Infinite Wealth are like classes in traditional RPGs, giving party members their own skills, perks, unique weapons.
Jungi is a sexy cowboy. Like, what else do you need?
Experiment with different jobs to find what
But
best suits
the
your
new skills, more area of effect damage.
And what would Infinite Wealth be without outrageous new Kiwami skills? Like Nanba's essence of big-ass bird.
Big ass bird.
Kiwami skills aren't the only way to turn the tide of battle.
So that's basically like the special moves.
A powerful group of allies for hire with a wide range of abilities to aid you in battle.
So
don't
good.
hesitate to phone a friend. It's worth it.
And some of the like best animations in the whole game. Infinite Adventure. Is that also a thing, or is that just...
The Dragon franchise is known for luring players off the beaten path
You get to swim with dolphins. Get it!
and full-fledged experiences.
So you get to do all these things in Hawaii.
Come to expect, like karaoke, mahjong, fishing.
I could do without mahjong. So we're not getting actual fishing. We're getting Sega Bass fishing.
There's Sicko Snap, a photo mode scavenger hunt around
What?
Honolulu. The mismatch dating app, where you just might meet that special someone. And inspired by the Sega classic Crazy Taxi,
Oh, is that what it is?
in the driver's seat.
Yo, when are you doing a new Crazy Taxi?
On his bike at
I think that's the thing that people really want. But hey, we'll take this. This is
throughout the
stupid.
You'll also encounter loads of over-the-top enemies called Sujimon. Once defeated in battle, record them in the Suji decks, recruit them to your team, and duke it out in Sujimon battles.
Oh my god.
Collect them all, level them up, and become a Sujimon master.
Yep, we are straight up playing we're straight up playing Pokemon now.
Infinite Wealth.
Because Sega have just said, fuck it. You know what? Just fuck it. Let's do all of the RPGs.
And will be available in 3 editions: Standard, Deluxe, and Ultimate.
Oh, I'm definitely getting that one. Oh, it's digital only. That sucks.
Master and Special 26th
Hang on, let me go back again.
will be available
I did see Sayako in a sexy tennis outfit, but we'll get to that in a moment. Yeah, that sucks that the Deluxe and Ultimate Editions are digital only, because I'll definitely be getting a physical copy of this. Maybe they'll offer that as like digital like add-ons. But yeah, nah, that's actually rather disappointing that they're not offering those perks in physical copies. Sujimon Resort Bundle, Yakuza CD Collection Set, Assorted Outfit Pack, Master Vacation Bundle. Yeah, that's disappointing. I think that's sort of like, that's a bit of a downer, and that they're doing that way. But you know, if you're all for digital games, that's fine. But I'm very much physical whenever possible, especially with Yakuza, because I have all of the games on physical disc. So, and I'd very much like that trend to continue. But that is, yeah, that's...
You'll get the Heroes Booster and special
We also get Ichiban playing football, which is a thing.
job sets. The Heroes Booster Pack allows you to increase your party member's level and job rank by 1, while the special job set gives you access
So what are they?
to the tennis ace job for female party members and the linebacker job for the guys.
Oh, okay. It's just for everybody. That's cool. That's cool. Nice extra jobs, but again, would really prefer that they release that physically as well. When you finish Gaiden, okay. Okay. So I think this was also revealed as well. There's a special demo for Infinite Wealth that's available as post-game content for Gaiden. So they didn't really go into much about Gaiden, but I guess they don't really need to. They've explained everything they really need to explain. Just go get the game. It's out in 2 months. Go buy it. Not even 2 months, like 5-6 weeks. But yeah, we got heaps of info about Infinite Wealth. That's fantastic. And also, the game's coming out very soon. Like, very, very soon. I was expecting March, April. Only because, you know, that's typically what happens. And their confirmation PS4, PS5, and Windows and Steam as well, which is awesome. Still don't know why Uber Eats is in there, but whatever. Is this some additional... Just an additional trailer, or... Yeah, I think this is just an additional trailer. Or maybe this is the opening. Like the anime... They're doing an anime-style opening, which is fun. You'll always enjoy those. But, yeah, I was expecting March, April. And only for, like, next-gen consoles. But they're doing it on PS4. Thank God. Don't know if it's going to be as good, like, performance-wise, as it would be on the PS5. Because I think with a game like this, it deserves PS5, view it in all of its glory. But I'll definitely play it when it comes out. But on the PS4, because I definitely won't be getting a PS5 by then. Yeah, it's very soon. Which begs the question of how long Gaiden's actually going to be, because they said it's not going to be a full-length game. Hopefully they don't charge it as a full-length game. Like, I don't have to pay $100 for this game. And I don't even know if it's going to have physical copies of it. That's the other thing. But I think they can get away with it more as a digital only because it's sort of like a sort of 6.5, not a full game. It's more of just a little story thing to play. They can get away with it more, but you know, I just hope they don't charge full price for it. That's all I'm saying. But yeah, man, blown away by everything we've gotten today. Thank you, Sega. You have blessed us with your infinite wealth. I feel infinitely wealthy with all the content you've released today. Okay, IGN can fuck off. All right, so there you go. RGG, Like a Dragon Direct, the first time they have done a proper Western video stream specifically for us, which is crazy because now Yakuza is mainstream. This is a mainstream series, one of the biggest series, definitely one of Sega's biggest titles, apart from maybe like Sonic and Persona. But yeah, this is. I hope this is a continuing trend. So maybe every, like, maybe just prior to release, we could get some. Another direct for extra details. We could also be getting. This is how they'll announce new titles from now on, like a Dragon Directs, which I think is a great idea. It worked for Nintendo. Somewhat working for Sony. Maybe it will work for RGG Studio or Sega. Hell, why don't Sega just do it in general? I know they do the Sonic Centrals where they announce Sonic stuff. This is hopefully going to be the first of a continuing trend for RGG Studio, Why don't Sega should just do it this way for both Japanese and do what Nintendo's doing. It worked. It obviously worked, and it's the way things are going to happen now. But I think, you know, especially for stuff I'm interested in, like a Dragon, I think it's going to definitely work well. Instead of, because I know people like, yeah, the RGG summits are fine, but they can be a little bit boring because it's mainly just live chat with, you know, cast and crew on the stage. It's all in Japanese and it's dubbed over and it's not like that easy to follow. So I think this should be, just do them for Japanese audiences, that's fine. But for everyone else, this is definitely the way to go. And I think this will be a great way to announce new titles in the future. But yeah, the next few months, Yakuza fans are eating well. Very well. I am very full as it is. And I should probably go for a nap because I'm bloated. That's how full I am. But actually I have to go edit this video and also do that little thing at the start. I have to go record that now. But there wasn't anything. I looked back at the RGG Summit stream. Wasn't anything that wasn't shown here. So yeah, we basically got everything there is to see. I kind of was hoping for just some slightly more stuff about Gaiden, but hey, the game comes out in a few weeks, so there's really not much else you can say without spoiling anything. But, you know, just as some extra little tidbits just to say, okay, this is what's happening. But, you know what? Infinite Wealth comes out in January, so am not mad at all that they've just dumped a bunch of story content for it. Comes out in 4 months. Wow, 4 months. I have to start preparing. I might have to do I might have to go through all the Yakuza games again, just on my own time, just to reminisce. But we'll play Gaiden first, and then we'll see what's going on.